Afternoon all, it's Wednesday the 8th of March. I'm just here on the 6th green just to give you a bit of an update on the construction, or the reconstruction of. So, just coming through here, you see on the front left, you can see the shape of the remodeled bunker. A little bit smaller than it was before and a little bit more wrapped into the right of the green. So what you can see, this area here is just been cut out a small bit so we can get a view into the bunker from the tee. The gully in front of the tee remains and will be broadly what it was before, so that's if you don't quite make the front edge of the green, you'll be back down in the gully. So what's changed? So the main thing that's changed is the aggressive fall from back to front, which was in the region of 4%, is now softened down to between 2 and 2.5%. This modern standards would dictate that a pin position shouldn't be in an area of a green with any greater than 1.5 to 2%. So we still have that fall, that kind of a speedy downhill putt from the back, but in a much fairer way. The gravel that you see there is a gravel carpet that goes under the root zone, which helps drainage and gives ideal growing conditions. On top of that, there'll be 12 inches of a root zone, which is 85% sand, 15% peat, and then the old turf from the green, which is stacked up out here, will be going back on with the balance coming from our turf nursery. The green overall is going to be about 80 square meters bigger than the old green, with the majority of that new surface area to the left, which will, those new pin positions on the left hand side as you look here, looking back, they will be effectively covered by the bunker from the tee, so adding that extra challenge. The supporting mound in around the back, which we're walking around now, will give that kind of amphitheatre feel to the green and also stop surface water coming down the 7th and onto the green surface area. It'll intercept it. This big mound of soil here, that's the topsoil that'll be spread across the subsoil when finalised, and through that topsoil we'll have that kind of natural V, that V kind of gully, which will tie in from the mounding at the back to the gully at the front. So all very exciting stuff. The plan is that the green will be continue through the phases now of the gravel carpet being put down, the root zone following that, and then the topsoil of the surround, and the whole area will be turfed, hopefully in the next 2 weeks. The intention then is to hand it over to Mark for the growing, with the hope that following a favourable spring, we should be open for play on the early part of June. Thank you very much. I'll show you what stage we're at here. So this is the new platform from the tee. It's approximately 75 centimetres higher in elevation than the old tee and extends out approximately 8 metres from the front. But we have a nice rectangle tee now pointing to the centre of the fairway in that 150 yard off the tee zone. So the stage they're at, the subgrade is now here. You can see this in this orange subsoil. The drainage lines are in. On top of that then will be the gravel and ultimately the gravel carpet that you saw on the 6th green. The pipes are under that gravel carpet for the 6th green. Access coming from the in the 212s and Wednesday scenario will be from the across the new bridge. So a nice big platform, lots of usable tee space to spread the wear and tear. Obviously the banks then will be kind of contoured down towards the existing level. And what's really cool on the back of this job is we're going to have a nice strong bank which is going to be landscaped facing in the direction of the clubhouse and the balcony. You can kind of see the frame there. There's going to be a crest, the Grange crest put in that, with some kind of nice landscaping, a combination of evergreen shrubs and summer and winter bedding plants. The drainage for the tee falls off this back right corner. You can kind of see the pipe there. We've tapped into the existing and that heads into the river. And it's all tying in quite nicely. So again, this will be another week and a half before it's finished and it'll all be turfed out. The temporary mat, which is at the start of the fairway at the moment, that'll be pulled back once the construction traffic is out, and we're anticipating the growing of the tee to be quicker than that and the growing of the green, so we're hoping to be back off the mat probably in and around the start of May, maybe mid-May. But again, looking very, very exciting.